All right, so I added to my summary, based on what I collected here about word building. Word building is a system for teaching phonics that uses students' natural strategies. I didn't need to repeat that phrase, pronounceable word parts, because I have it right here in the sentence before, so I got rid of that part of it. Next, it says, it includes both techniques for teaching phonic elements and strategies that students can use to decode difficult words, analogy, and pronounceable word parts. So there's a lot in this next sentence. Technique for teaching phonics, we already have that in the sentence above. Techniques for teaching phonics elements, and strategies that students can use to decode difficult words, analogy, and pronounceable word parts. So we already have pronounceable word parts. So analogy is really the only thing that's brand new in there, and I can consider that kind of a minor detail that falls within this. So I think as long as I have a definition for word building, I don't think I necessarily need all of this detail. This is detail that will help me flesh out an understanding, but not necessarily what I need for my summary. Incorporated into the system is the concept of onset and rhyme, which according to some linguists may be the natural sound units of a word. Maybe. I don't even know if they've proven that for sure, so I'm not going to put that in my summary. Rhymes also have a more predictable pronunciation, whereas the letter A may represent a dozen or more pronunciations. A followed by a consonant usually represents a short vowel sound. Again, this is all these are all examples to help me understand the overarching idea of what word building is. So when I'm done with that section, the introduction, what did I learn? I need to make sure that I mention what word building is, because that's what the title of the article is, word building, a strategic approach to teaching phonics. So I have to make sure that in my first paragraph I mention word building. I mention how to teach phonics, and then whatever else I have found here that I have pulled out of the first part of that article. So that's my way of checking to make sure I've included everything. If I've mentioned word building and I at least say something about teaching phonics, I've done a good job of collecting something from this first introduction that didn't give me any clues. So that's an example of how to use GIST to extract a summary out of what is considered an inconsiderate text, a text that doesn't take you into consideration because it doesn't give you any bold-faced headings or very few questions to go on.